You're not going to get slack from trying to start your business from a business owner. Oh, this is a big one. Just like the lack of faith that we have in ourselves, guys. When we are not confident in ourselves, we aren't clear in what we want, and we don't have faith in ourselves. There are some people that are really passionate about money. You can overcome this or override this if you are. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you are new. My name is Andrea Johnson. I'm a Reiki master and psychic development teacher and a transformation coach. So welcome to the Good Vibe Tribe. Welcome to another episode of what I call Conscious Coffee Talks, where we discuss a topic to expand our consciousness. So today's topic actually was a question that came from my coaching group. It was how to not feel salesy, or how to get past the fear of selling a product or your services, or just even putting yourself out there. So in this video, guys, I'm gonna actually go over some mindset shifts over the most common fears around selling or putting yourself out there, so then you can really see things from a higher perspective and then push past the limiting beliefs around those topics. So one of the biggest common mindset shifts is to get over the feeling of being pushy or too salesy. And I was like this too, guys, for the longest time, especially when I did Beachbody, now called Body, MLMs. I felt like I was doing something wrong, and you almost feel like guilt for wanting to like push this product or sell this product. And there's a few reasons for this. I've really sat back and analyzed this. But first off, to overcome this, you have to understand that there is absolutely no difference between manipulation in the sale and genuinely selling what you love. There's absolutely no difference besides your intention. So your intention behind the sale is everything. It's going to dictate the way that you come off to the customer. It's going to dictate the way that you feel. And it's been said that if you truly believe in your product or your services, and you are authentic in your selling methods, and you feel like it can genuinely help somebody, you will sell your product every time, because that other person is going to read your energy. They're going to read your energy, and they are going to feel the love actually generating out of your field, and they're going to be like, I need that. You know, you're going to raise their vibration just by the conversations that you'll be having with that person. So you're really not going to come off salesy. You're going to actually be authentic, and authenticity is actually one of the highest frequencies. I even think it's higher than love. If you're genuinely authentic and really think that it can help somebody, you're gonna drive the sale home almost every single time. Or if not that time, that person's probably gonna come back around. I noticed this a lot with like MLM. Whenever I was doing Beachbody, they would tell you like, reach out to people who you think it could help, or like message people, or you know, that sort of thing. It's almost like cold messaging, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I seriously could not do it. I'm like, I cannot hit somebody's inbox up and do like those general messages. I've done it a few times, and it makes you feel icky. It's like, why am I doing this? You know, it is because your soul isn't genuine about it. Your soul isn't in alignment with love, and therefore it's conflicting with you. So either you have to change the way that you see this to actually get into alignment of love, and which way that you can do that is you reaching out to people who you truly feel like this thing can help them. You're not just randomly messaging people, even though there's really no difference in the action besides your intention. But if you genuinely think that this product can really help somebody, or you think somebody would make an amazing like coach, or you know, would really benefit from your program, it would help them in their life, there's no icky feeling in the sale. And I've done this like with the MLM, I told you I've reached out, but I've also reached out to people with my Reiki program that I've written that I really feel like they would make awesome healers. Like, they should take it and become a Reiki practitioner or be a teacher, because I really think it would benefit their life. I am 100% authentic about it. So there is no feeling of ickiness. So when you reach out to somebody, you're gonna have to check in with yourself and truly see, like, do I really think that this person could benefit from my product? And if not, then don't reach out to them, because you're gonna feel that energetic like down. Like when you reach out to somebody and you feel icky about it, it's gonna bring your energy down, and therefore that person is actually gonna sense that in you, and you're not gonna drive the sale home. They're actually gonna feel like you are being icky, and then it turns them off. What you are selling, you have to 100% be behind the product. That is the only way that you will be successful in what you're selling. Now, you might think, well, why can some people just like sell vacuums and stuff like that? Are they truly like that passionate about it? Well, there are some people that are really passionate about money. You can overcome this or override this if you are truly passionate about making money, and people will push past it. I had a Beachbody coach one time, and she was that way. She truly wanted to make the sale and did not mind cold messaging people. She was more so in alignment. What pushed her past this, besides the love for money, was she loved the lifestyle. She was more so selling the lifestyle of working for yourself, being a business owner, the freedom, and that was kind of like her thing. Along with it was, but you get healthy and fit along the way. Like, you get all these benefits of being your own boss, but you have to get healthy and fit along the way. So that's kind of where her mindset shift helped her push past it, rather than, it wasn't really the product she was selling, it was more of the lifestyle. And that can be another way in which you shift your mindset. She just loved making money from the product and being her own boss and being able to live that lifestyle. And you can sell that. So the next one is disappointing clients. Oh my gosh, I face this in my own business sometimes, and it's a mindset shift that I have to work through, because I am the service, right? So you want to always have happy clients, because that just means a successful business. So the way in which I look at this is, if you are 100% authentic and doing your part and really truly believe that you can help somebody, that is the reality that you create. What happens when we have that fear come along that is like, what if I disappoint them? What if I can't give them what they want, or fulfill their expectations? Which, guys, expectations are the number one killer of all relationships, as my spiritual teacher would say. But this is true. Genuinely, like, if you provide something for somebody, ultimately it's up to them. Like, the responsibility is on them to have it improve their life. Should not put the pressure on yourself to really solve their life problems. Truly, it's them that actually has to either use the product and be consistent with it. They have to believe in themselves, or they have to take your advice if you're a coach. So for me, when I coach people, they actually have to take my, advice or the plan that we lay out and actually do the things to change their life. You can be the channel for all this information for them, for, them to heal their life or whatever. But if they don't actually take the action and are consistent, and change themselves, that is ultimately their responsibility, and you've done your part. All that you can do is truly believe that they will make the changes necessary to better their life. That is truly what you are trying to solve for people, is one of their problems. And whichever way a service or a good that you have can help them, but they're going to actually have to use it. So don't put the responsibility of, somebody else having to take their own responsibility for their life. That's not your responsibility to do. So the next one is finding the confidence to even start, finding the confidence to put yourself out there. Oh, this is a big one. Just like the lack of faith that we have in ourselves, guys. When we are not confident in ourselves, we aren't clear in what we want, and we don't have faith in ourselves. And then we allow the illusion of perfectionism to step in and actually prevent us from taking action. And it just becomes this vicious freaking cycle of suck. Because I've been there. I know what that feels like. It truly does take inner work to overcome this, guys, and seeing through the illusion. confidence is a problem in our society. There's a lot of people who are not confident because we were trained pretty much from a very young age to look for our worthiness, our confidence in our external world. So we've really allowed people, our materialistic items, what we look like, things that are more material and physical, tell us how we should be feeling about ourselves, when confidence truly is created on the inside. So you have to stop looking at your external world to tell you that you are worthy or that you are a confident person, and you need to actually understand how to develop the confidence for yourself. And most of the time, that is just going to be taking action and pushing past limiting beliefs. So it's understanding that everyone seriously has to start somewhere. Literally, guys. You're going to actually have to get clear in what you want. And if you are in alignment with what you're selling, what your product is, things of that nature, it will help put yourself out there because you truly want to help other people. So you're going to have to kind of shift the way in which you see like either what you're selling or something of that nature, to understand that if you push past the fear of like putting yourself out there, you can potentially help a bunch of people. And sharing your story, sharing how this thing helped you, how you became a coach and why you became a coach, things like that. Sharing you and your authenticity will help people. That is one thing that I've had to wrap my mind around, is when I was very truthful in my story and just sharing hey, I'm not a pro at this, but I'm learning, and here's my journey of learning. And that's kind of where I started. And this is where you see me now. When I first started my energy work business, my Reiki business, I shared from the very beginning my spiritual journey of taking Reiki courses and actually doing free sessions for people. I shared it all the way up in every energy work course I took, all the things I was reading. I just wanted to announce it to the world, all the crap that I was doing, because of how much it was changing my life. And that is what helped me push past fear, and start to develop a confidence of sharing my story, because I was accepting where I was for who I was. That was one of the first times that I actually felt this way about myself, and really truly how I felt confidence is built internally. It's a self-acceptance, and you accept yourself for where you're at and what you're doing, and you understand that if somebody, and we'll get into this in my next topic, which is judgment, you understand that nobody is perfect and everybody starts somewhere, and everybody struggles with this, guys. And one of the biggest things that I came to realize was, even with me trying to start up my business and putting myself out there and trying to push past perfectionism, because perfectionism will keep you trapped. It's always thinking that you need to be a pro at something and to better yourself, and you need more practice, and you need all the learning and all that stuff. And you're like, I will eventually put myself out there, but I need all these classes first, right? Which to an extent that may help, but you don't have to be perfect to start. Honestly, guys, you just have to be 10% better than your client who is buying your product or your competition. And what I mean by this is there are people out there that more than what they do. And there are people out there that they're better than you in their current state because they've been doing things longer. So you have to understand that those people that you are 10% better of are going to be more attracted to you, probably because, starting out, your services are probably going to be a little bit lower in price until you do build the confidence and more self-worth, right? But we actually have to start somewhere, and we have to start practicing, right? And we have to start sharing our story and being okay with where we're at, and understanding that it's going to help some people. So if you just look at it as there is absolutely someone out there who needs your product, someone out there who you can help where you are currently at in your energy, and you just taking action is going to be building that confidence, and you actually have to take the action to start building it, guys. So don't let the illusion of perfectionism, having to wait until you are this great, whatever it is you want to be, that your product is perfect, whatever, because you are actually going to have to get feedback from people. You're actually going to have to put yourself out there to then build upon it, right? We can only do so much imagination and visualization and work in the energy realm until we take the action. And don't get me wrong, guys, all the energy work, affirmations, and all that stuff, visualization will help you because you'll be embodying it. But taking action will be the biggest thing to move you forward and to change your cells into being this thing, right? You actually have to become it by taking action. Taking action also provides clarity. You're going to see and be able to get feedback from people on what worked and what didn't for your product, what was a great coaching session, and maybe what should you have done differently. It's a learning game, right? So putting yourself out there and taking action is going to create clarity, and then it's going to help you, move your business in the direction that you want to go. And plus, getting feedback from people, you also get like their reviews and word of mouth. Like, you actually have to start doing the things and sharing you. And my next biggest mindset shift is on judgment, which kind of goes in with confidence a little bit. People being held back by the fear of what other people are going to think of them, right? And this is huge with the coaching and like the spiritual community, because one, I realized that coaching actually is, a lot of people look down upon it because of the icky feeling that they feel from it, they really don't think that it's a business. When honestly, like, I truly 100% believe that your mindset is your biggest thing you should be investing in, right? So, but I think it gets a lot of bad rep, and it's a fear that has held me back quite a bit from even starting coaching. And even what had killed my dream of like a fitness Beachbody coach was because the reputation of MLMs, I couldn't get past the judgment that I was getting. So I just quit. Now it's a different story. You start to understand that the people judging you, you're just mirroring back to them something that needs to be healed within themselves. And that's okay. That's what we're doing here. You understand that not everybody is going to be your cup of tea, and that is okay. That is truly okay, because like, you are going to attract those people in which they need you, right? They need your services. They need you to put yourself out there to help them. And it's almost a disservice that you not putting yourself out there, then you can't help anybody. So it's kind of like you're suppressing your soul almost, like it wants to be expressed. And the fear of judgment, the fear of self-expression of your truth will be a slow death of the soul. So once you understand that, honestly, the judgment that you're afraid of is just the judgment you hold on yourself, then you can let that go and understand you will attract the right people. So you don't want, negative Nancy as your client, right? Though you don't want her that thinks that coaching is stupid or that your product is dumb and you're just, doesn't know why you're doing what you're doing. That is not going to be your ideal client. So who cares what they're doing, right? You're going to want like positive Patty over here, who is just all for you, cheering you on, and is high vibing off of your content, and is like, I need that girl as my coach because I need to be like her. I want her energy, and I want the product she has. I vibe with her content and what she's saying, and I need more one-on-one time. That positive Patty is your ideal client. Your ideal client is literally you. It's all of the problems that you're solving yourself, who you are. You're gonna attract those people who either have the same issues that you have overcome or are overcoming, or like-minded people, have the same energy, you have the same beliefs, you have the same kind of interest or hobbies. Those are the people you're gonna attract. Who cares about the other? So that's how you're going to push past the judgment, and you're going to have to understand that everybody is going to have a judgment, no matter what, guys. And one of the biggest realizations that I have had is like, you are never going to receive judgment or any kind of negativity for somebody who has the same thing that you want. So for example, You're not going to get slack from trying to start your business from a business owner. You're never going to get made fun of for that. You're not going to get made fun of by a YouTuber, a famous YouTuber, for trying to start a YouTube channel on your first couple videos. You're just not. The people who are going to say things about this and hold judgment are the people in which they are not on the same level of reality as you, meaning they don't believe it's possible for them, so why do they think that you could do it? Don't feed into that, guys. That is not your level of reality, and you just let them stay in their box and where they're at and understand that is okay of where they're at. Now, what is not okay is when they want to attack you. So if that happens, you have to kind of take the higher road. So either you block them out totally, you get them out of your reality, or you just see it for how it is and you hold space for that person and understanding that there has been something that in your energy field and your content and you as a being that has triggered them for healing. And it's honestly a good thing. It's honestly a good thing. In that position in their life for a reason, and it's being brought up to them to heal. Something that they're trying to heal within themselves, you have brought up to their attention. Now, if they're conscious or unconscious of it, that's a whole nother thing. And one of I can't remember who had said it, but it's a famous TV host. He's like, God gives you these visions. He gives them to you for a reason. And the people who don't believe in it, it's because God didn't give them that vision. It was meant for you. We all are unique essences of spirit, and we all have different visions that spirit gives us. Some might be similar, but we're all going to have our unique little twist and spin on something that we're putting out into the world, that we're expressing in the world, and that is truly what sets us apart and what will attract our tribe, right? So because this other person can't see it, and it's because God didn't give them that vision, right? They have their own visions for their life that God is giving them. Now it's just up to them if they want to take it or not. My last tip is educate yourself. Guys, this is so important. Educate yourself on what it is that you want to sell or create, or whatever it is you want to be. Read books on it. Whatever you want to improve in your life, solve it for yourself. Do whatever you have to do. So read books, listen to podcasts, consume all the content online, YouTube videos, get a coach. Take classes and courses, whatever you can do daily, guys, literally daily. You have got to consume some kind of content to keep you tied into this thing and to block out what isn't supporting you. You want to submerge yourself in this content and around people who have what you want, or like-minded people, because you will always be radiating that frequency. You're gonna want to become it as much as you possibly can, because we are gonna have things in life that try to take our attention, detour us from our path, guys. And ultimately it will happen sometimes, but the more that you learn and always consume content and always surround yourself, the more that you are going to, the more realistic it's gonna be that you're gonna achieve your goals, that you're gonna be this thing, and you just keep pushing past all the limiting beliefs. Because whenever you see somebody else doing the things that you want to do, or you're collaborating with other people, it just means that it's all possible for you to do too. And it's going to help push past limiting beliefs. It's going to help you embody and become that frequency of what it is that you want to be. And then therefore that's going to be your business. It's going to help you. You will be the product of the product that you sell, things like that. So constantly educate yourself every single day, whatever you can do. That has truly what has helped me is every day I listen to podcasts, YouTube videos. Of course, I journal, I script, I do energy work, all those things as well too. But I find people who are like-minded like me, or have what I want, and I study them. I talk with them. I surround myself or submerge myself in their content. It is going to be what helps you. I promise you. So guys, I hope this video helped you out. I know that it was kind of more geared towards sales and stuff like that, but literally you can take any of these things and let it help you in your business of putting yourself out there, developing confidence, breaking past limiting beliefs. That's truly what you're trying to do. I truly feel like a entrepreneur or a business owner, it's a spiritual journey because you're developing yourself as the business is developing. It's pretty cool how it goes hand in hand almost. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, I would really appreciate if you give it a like, a thumbs up, share it with somebody who you think it could help. I also do like one-on-one coaching sessions. If you guys are interested in that, hit me up. I'll leave my information in the link below. But until next time, guys, I'm sending you all of my light and all of my love. We'll see ya.